All right, welcome race fans. We're here tonight with the MaxspeedTV race that it was postponed from last night due to iRacing having some problems, and apparently they've got that figured out. So we're back here tonight, and we're just about ready to go to qualifying. So we're gonna let these guys know and get things started. And sorry about the channel change error. We were having some problems with the YouTube channel, so we had to switch over to our backup YouTube channel temporarily. We appreciate all of you having patience there, and we'll get things underway here. All right, still a couple of things here I got to take care of. All right, qualifying heading out here, so we'll get these guys out on the track qualifying. They do have 10 minutes to qualify. And a lot of very pretty cars out here. Boy, right there, the number 88, Austin Edstrom, I believe that is. That's the old Dale Earnhardt Peter Max car. Man, that was a sharp looking car. I love that car. That was yeah, Austin, nice looking car right there, let me tell you. There you go. Yep, that was the old Peter Max paint job. Some of you may remember back in the day when he ran that. He ran it for, I believe it was called the Winston back then. There is a game on the line here for the winner tonight. Just to kind of let you guys know, they are doing 65 laps here tonight. They do have a couple of resets in case something goes bad here. But I'm going to tell you what, folks, 4 minutes and this server was full. So I'm telling you, a lot of people were really anticipating this. And I think a lot of them were, they were anticipating it last night and really disappointed because it didn't go off because of the iRacing. Apparently they have an end of the year glitch or something there. I do not know, but we got it back up here tonight. So
green.
all right, we may advance it a little bit sooner once it looks like everybody has made their qualifying efforts here. We may advance the session here, so I'm just waiting to hear from the admins to get that clarification. So again, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. And sorry about the inconvenience, but we may have to be here for a little while until we do get that issue taken care of. So all right, folks, we're just waiting here, waiting for a couple of the guys to come back, and we'll get this thing underway here. They're going to advance the session and get it going. But like I said, 65 laps is what they're looking for a chance to win that game. Chris Legue is putting on he is going to offer a game to somebody. What I heard was Project Cars 2, but if somebody wanted something different than that, then they could have it. All right, looks like I just got the message here that they will be advancing it, so we're ready to go. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying. We'll get them on the grid here in just a second. Thank you. I can't find this. All right. Starting on the pole, Don Stewart taking the pole with a 49.201. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Chad Oxendine will start on the outside of the front row. David Shutt in third. Ryan Wash fourth. Austin Edstrom will start fifth place. Ernie Williams sixth. Rick Seabrands will be seventh. Dalton Kilrow eighth. Derek Conley ninth. Ryan Berry will start 10th. Sean Wilder in 11th. Kyle Vincent Gilbert will start 12th. Richard Reagan 13th. John Johnson 14th. Lee Staples 15th. Eric Green will start 16th. Michael D'Amico 17th. Tyler Gary 18th. Travis McDaniel will start 19th. Roger Muth will start 20th. Ezekiel Rise, I think it is, will start 21st. Noel Towers, I believe it is, will start 22nd. Christopher Legue will start 23rd. Blake Decker 24th. Douglas Carlson 25th. Scott, not even going to try that one. Sakaguchi, I believe it is, will start 26th. J.D. Crow 27th. Ashton Schlieff will start 28th. Jamie Leach 29th. Jimmy Crow 30th. Samuel Baumgarten, will start 31st. Jake McLeod 32nd. Tyler McWhirter 33rd. Anthony Campbell 34th. K.R. Stolfus from MaxspeedTV, another one there. Him and Michael D'Amico and Chris Legue and Roger Muth all in the race here. So they are adminning the race here. He will start 35th. Terry Foster 36th. Brandon Herndon will start 37th. Marcus Ruckman 38th. Tommy Gossett 39th. Ard Chase Barry will start 40th. Hunter Johnson, first one to not take a qualifying time, will start 41st. Gary Whitmer 42nd. And Kevin Scott Nelson will start 43rd. All right, we're going to get these guys going. Donald Stewart, ready to take the green here. They will start on green. The first one after that, it will be the leader's discretion. 2 resets. And we're under green here at Daytona for the MaxspeedTV race here. The fun New Year's Day race. I can call it now. It was going to be the New Year's Eve race, but now it's New Year's Day. All right, once they get all caught up here and everything gets situated around. Austin Edstrom. Love that car. Man, that's my favorite car. Man, that is awesome. I love that Peter Max paint job. Ernie Williams into 7th. Kind of getting a little breakaway here. Guys are kind of lifting a little bit here. Michael D'Amico taking it easy. Tyler Gary, Travis McDaniel. And we got a yellow already? What? Are you kidding me? I got to find it here, folks. Give me a second here. I got to find where that caution was. Hunter Johnson looks like maybe going around. Well, let's go see what happened to Hunter. He started way in the back, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened there. Let's see what happened. A lot of guys are kind of slow on that high side. Oh, right there, they make contact. Wow, looks like the 286. Who was that? 286. I don't even see that car on the track. I think it was, yeah, it was the 186. Excuse me, the 186. Looks like Terry Foster come right down into Hunter Johnson. So, but Hunter's okay. I don't think it did much damage at all to his car, so that's not what we want to see all right starting the race off here as they get up the 2-speed. I doubt anybody's going to come to pit road, but now they are running a shortened fuel load here too. I do believe about 45%. So I'm not sure exactly how many laps they'll be able to get on that. Somebody did come to pit road there. It looks like Austin Edstrom does come to pit road. He's coming down. He wants to get on a different pit strategy than a lot of people, but a lot of people did stay out. Well, I hope everybody's having a good, happy New Year and being safe. That's the main thing. Staying safe. I want everybody to start the new year out here, 2019. Check on Jimmy Crow. Jimmy, he knows how to get it done on these super speedways. KR Stolfus taking it kind of easy here tonight. All right, looks like the lights are out. We're going green next time by. Going to be restarting on lap number 5 out of 65. If anybody did get any damage there, they should have been able to come to pit road and got 2 resets, so they should be able to got stuff fixed up. Some guys just now coming off of pit road. Some of them just stopping at the tail end of the field, popping out those tanks, making sure they got enough fuel. Going to be very important. It could come down to a fuel mileage race here. I'm kind of estimating that probably about 22 laps, maybe 24 laps on it. No, probably 22. About 22 laps on a tank of fuel because they're running 45% fuel. 20 to 22 laps probably. Hey, 6-Speed, how you doing? Good to see you there, brother. Yeah, we had to come over to this channel. Issues with our other channel, so we had to come over here temporarily. We're hoping that we get that resolved here in the next week, or hopefully tomorrow maybe, or the next couple of days. But so we come over to our backup channel. All right, pace car heads to pit road. Donald Stewart in command of this start. And there we go, back to green here at Daytona. David Shutt, the outside, going to lead that lap. No points awarded for leading a lap here. This is all about who's going to win the race. So back in the pack here, Travis McDaniel and Ashton Schließ. Good run for everybody. KR Stolfus now up to 18th after starting 35th. And he's taking a look on the outside, making it 3 wide back there. And he does clear the number 2 of Travis McDaniel. McDaniel going backward. Eric Green running in 12th place. Back up front, Don Stewart, David Shutt in a side-by-side battle. It's been that way since the drop of the green flag. Right in behind them, Chad Oxendine in that another Dale Earnhardt lookalike. Actually, I take that back. That's not Dale Earnhardt. That is, oh gosh, I'll never think of his name. Kevin Harvick. Paint job. When Kevin Harvick first came to drive the Good Wrench car, that's the car he drove there, the number 29 Good Wrench car. Very good. Lee Staples in 12th. Picking up a couple of positions so far. Let's go clear to the back of the field back here to see what's going on. Gary Whitmer in 38th. Picking up just a couple of positions. And he's riding right behind Roger Muth. Roger was one of the guys that did make a pit stop there, freshen up the tires and get on a different fuel strategy. They're going to go 3 wide up the middle. Jake McLeod, not afraid to stick his nose in there and make it 3 wide. Makes a pass on Roger Muth. Very good. Good racing out here right now. That was kind of a shame. We had a lot of guys that did not get in the room here. They're saying that it filled up in less than 4 minutes. We had 43 drivers in here. My gosh. Well, that put Tommy Gossett clear to the back of the pack, and he's got nobody working with him back here. Ouch. Another one, Christopher Legoux from MaxspeedTV. He's off the pace a little bit. Rick Seabrand into 5th. Dalton Kilroe, another one that knows how to get to the front and win a race. Seen Dalton do some great things. He's up there on the high side as David Shutt is our new leader. Good battle up front here. Ryan Wash coming up on the outside, getting a good push there from the number 12 of Dalton Kilroe. It's Derek Conley. There was one I was looking at there just a minute ago. Chad Oxendine getting shoved back to 6th place now. Kyle Gilbert. He's moved quite a bit ahead here. And they're 3 wide behind him. Here comes, man, KR is sticking his nose in there. 3 wide all the time. He's been coming up through there. And he's doing it by himself, folks. 3 wide and they get settled out. He's going to go 2 wide. Wow, the 411 there of Eric Green drops it to the bottom. John Johnson, 13th. Lee Staples, 14th. Michael D'Amico from MaxspeedTV here, running 15th. And don't know if I have my cameras very good, so I apologize if they're not. They're not. I apologize. I forgot to load the camera pack in and all the excitement. Ooh, close call there. Oh, bumping and banging, and there goes a big one. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, we got a bunch of them caught up into that. Oh my gosh, let me get to them here. Anthony Campbell, I'm not sure who caused that, but let's go back and take a look at it here. Anthony was just caught up in it, I think. Could have been a little bump here. I'm not sure. They kind of stacked up. Oh, right there. It looks like the 186 just did a right turn right into the wall. Not sure why he did that. The 186, let me see if I can find him. That is Terry Foster. Just like all of a sudden just did a right turn right into the wall. No reason. Nobody hit him or anything. The car just went right turn. And that kind of stacked him up here. But that's not where the caution came out. It was actually up ahead of him. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but something got messed up. Boy, this isn't going to be one of them days. I can see it. Not one of them days. I don't believe this. So right there you see them. They're getting stacked up. Sorry about that. Man, I'll tell you. This has just not been a good day here today. All right. Let's get back up here. Ryan Wash going to be the leader, bringing him down pit road. Everybody coming into pit road. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? And it looks like K.R. Stolfus is going to be scored as our leader. No. Wait a minute. That ain't right. Not right. What the heck's going on here? Something got all messed up. I ain't figured it out yet. But anyhow, Ezekiel Reyes will be our leader as when the dust settles. Everything here is going to get settled out. Wow. Not a good day here, I'm telling you. This is pretty crazy. I'm having all kinds of little issues here and there, and man, it's just been crazy. All right, I do believe that was the second caution. We've seen a little bit of a green flag run there. I don't think the cautions is going to show correct now. It shows one. It's actually two, I believe. K.R. Stolfus sitting on pit road. Looks like he may have had to tow to pit road. A lot of damage on his car. And Ezekiel coming in. That's going to give the lead back to Ryan Wash. Donald Stewart second. Chad Oxendine third. Derek Conley in fourth. And David Shutt coming off of pit road fifth. That is your top five. Dalton Kilrose sixth. Rick Sebrands seventh, Eric Green eighth, Kyle Gilbert ninth, and Ernie Williams rounds out the top 10. We get ready for a restart here. The lights are still on the pace car. Thank you, Arfke. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was the second caution. We had that caution there on like lap 2 or 3 or something and got it back going. And short race, 65 laps, you know, but all for a game. He said that he has Project Cars too, but if somebody does not want that game, they have their choice of a couple other games that he can get. So, yeah, Chris putting a lot out there today, all for you guys and the race guys. You know, the guys that can get out here and turn some laps and try to win that game. I don't know. Let me see here if I can. All right, let me see if I can get somebody in here real quick. Ernie Williams, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ernie, what's going on out there? You're going to be restarting 10th.
10th outside row. Rudy, we're going to try to get to the front. I know a few guys up around here where I race with, and I'm going to try to get behind one of them. We're going to try to go to the front, man. Put on a nice show for you.
Is it going to be important to stay in that draft tonight? I mean, I know it is, but, you know, for our viewers, kind of tell us how important that is.
It is absolutely very important to stay in the draft, and just as important to stay up front. I don't want to be too much further than 4th, 5th row back, and I want to stay towards the front as much as I can. I
think that's a very well-spoken statement right there, Ernie. So, all right, well, I'm going to let you go, brother. Good luck out there. Good luck in the running for that game.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Very cool, very cool. All right, so Ryan Wash and Donald Stewart going to bring him to the line here as we get ready to go back green. We'll be restarting on lap 17, excuse me. Did the 39 get caught up in that? I do not know. KR is out of the race, and Tyler McWhirter is out of the race. Well, they do have a couple of resets, so that's the thing. But Roger, he's still on the track. He's back in 35th place, just catching up to the back end of the field now. All right, here we go. Pace car heads in. Ryan Wash in command of the start. Green, green, green. We're back underway here at Daytona. They all get back up to speed here. It's going to take them, well, a better part of a lap, I can tell you that. To the outside, Chad Oxendine for the lead. He comes out in front of Don Stewart. They all get back up to speed here. We still got, about 40 cars left on the track. It looks like somebody else took a Noel Coers, I believe. Took the car behind the wall. All right. So as they get settled in here, Dalton Kilroe 8th, Lee Staples 9th, Eric Green into 10th, and there's John Johnson coming from 14th to 11th. Riding along here with John Johnson in the pack of cars. You can see how the cars weave around a little bit. There's a little arrow push around the cars. But these cars are a lot of fun. Very popular, these K&N cars. I can tell you that. Very popular. Got Sakaguchi, I believe it is. Coming from 26th to 12th. Ernie Williams just got shuffled back to 13th. He said he wanted to stay inside the top 4 or 5 rows. That would be the top 10. And he's running in 13th right now. A lot of race left here. Not something you got to be too concerned about. Blake Decker coming from 24th to 14th. Nice looking Budweiser car there. Oh, hey, KR. What happened? How come you're out? You still got 2 resets. KR? Okay, he's here, but he's not here. David Shutt on the bottom. And Ryan Wash goes up in front of it. And they're going 3 wide up front here for the lead. Oxendine on the high side. Shutt on the bottom. And Ryan Wash in the middle. Here they go. 3 wide, and they get it sorted out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Ryan Wash did not get hooked by Chad Oxendine right there. That was pretty close. What happened, KR?
Oh, what's up, Rudy? How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Now, I got disqualified in the race because I backed up through too many. We got car in the wall here.
Yeah, I seen that.
But yeah, I got disqualified, backed up through too many pit stalls, and now I gotta sit out.
Well, why'd you do that?
Well, because I'm not a smart man.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gary Whitmer coming from 42nd, almost dead last on the field, folks. Here he is running in 24th, 25th. Good job for him. Brandon Herndon out of the race now, so we're down to 39 drivers left in the race.
We do have a heck of a battle up front. A lot of these guys are still staying side by side, keeping it together here in these K&N cars.
I know it. This is some good racing up front here, man. What a battle! Do you know about how many laps they can get on a tank of fuel, KR? Because I know they're running 45% fuel load.
I believe it's going to be roughly around 25 to 30 green flag laps.
Oh, is it that many?
That's
Okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking while I was out there, but I really didn't turn enough laps to get a good feel for how far we were going to go.
Okay. I kind of estimated at about 22 laps, but yeah, you might be right. You're probably closer than I am out there. Kyle Gilbert into 6th. A little bit of separation back here on the high side. I was just looking, Austin Edstrom kind of going backwards. Started 5th place and back to 18th.
You know, while I was out there, one of the things I learned real quick is this car can go to the high side. You can fend for yourself as long as you stay real close to somebody, and especially down the straightaways when these guys start snaking down the straightaway.
53, is he gonna save it?
Oh, he does.
Wow, what a save! That car was gone multitudes of times. Wow, nice save by Samuel Baumgarten. That was amazing.
Lose a lot of ground, but he might be able to work here with the 11 machine of Chase Berry and get caught back up.
Well, Jimmy Crow back in 26th, Hunter Johnson 25th. Hunter was involved in that very first accident there on like lap 2 or 3, whatever lap that was when they got the first caution, and was at the back of the field, and here he is up to 25th.
I do want to point out there's a very handsome driver finishing 43rd tonight.
Huh. Well, that's one man's opinion. I'm just kidding you. I'll tell you,
we got some great battling going around throughout this whole top to bottom of this field and track.
Oh yeah, this is good stuff. A breakaway back to Sean Wilder, bringing a second pack. I don't have a crank it up cam. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do have a crank it up cam here. What? What am I talking about? I have a crank it up cam here.
Send it.
Rookie. right, man, some great racing going on here amongst these guys. I'll tell you what, they're putting on a heck of a show here, KR.
Oh, it sure is, and hard to believe that these guys are only racing for a Project Cars 2 game from Steam.
Yeah. Well, it's a good game. I like it. I don't know, a lot of people don't like it, but, you know, I guess it's all in personal preference, but I like the game myself.
I've never played it, so...
Richard Reagan
cool.
Out of the race. Wow. Down to 38 drivers. Still in the race. And Chad Oxendine on the outside. Here he comes again with Donald Stewart. Working there with Derek Conley and the number 28, the Davey Allison look-alike car there.
Derek Conley is in one of our broadcasts on a regular basis in the OP Racing Super Speedway Series on Monday nights. So is Rick Sebrin's in the 4. Those guys, very talented Super Speedway drivers. We'll be watching them very closely.
Yes, sir. Marcus Ruckman coming from 38 to 17th. Very nice. Tony Stewart look-alike car. A lot of guys run these throwback paint schemes. I love them.
Oh, that's what this K&N car is all about now these days. Getting that throwback paint schemes from the early 2000s NASCAR era. See some great schemes out there with a lot of very familiar looks to them. Oh, we got contact.
Oh, Eric
the
Green.
One up and over.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Eric Green involved in that. Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and take a look at this, folks. That I knew they were going 3 wide, and I was right on him when it happened to see, you know, because when the car's going backwards like that, you kind of want to see how that's going to progress. And I don't know if he tapped the wall and come down or if somebody went up into him, but we'll see here in just a second. Some really close racing right there. A lot of people think there's a lot of room out here, KR, at Daytona, which it looks like it here on the broadcast. But let me tell you, when you're inside that car, it doesn't look nowhere near like as much room out there. All right, let's go back here just a little bit because it looked like it was the 09 of Scott Sakaguchi, I believe it is. Let's take a look here from his point of view. Yeah, right there, it looks like he just kind of, I don't know, it could have been some net coating right there from the number 20. Yeah, I think that's what it was, and he hooked them and sent them around. Of course, Eric Green got caught up into that, but the 3 of them went into the wall, and I think some others got caught up in it too. So, resets in order. All right, Chad Oxendine, our leader. I'm sure they're going to come to pit road.
We're going to see a lot of drivers hit pit road this time. We are just about the halfway mark, so everyone who hasn't pitted yet is going to need to pit here. And then it's going to be a toss-up of who does and who doesn't come down pit road.
Sure.
The leaders are pitting. They have not made their pit stops just yet, so this will be their first pit stops of the night.
All right. Chad Oxendine comes to a screeching halt in his pit stall. Let's see who's going to be the first one out. Don Stewart just ahead of him on pit road there. Looks like it's a race off of pit road, and Don Stewart's going to come out first. Nice pit stop. It looks like some of them did a 2-tire change, and some of them only took fuel.
A lot of drivers may not even take tires this entire race.
Right. You are correct.
I know I didn't plan to take tires, but I didn't last long enough.
Well, you want to talk to somebody?
Said. Sure, grab someone.
Well, who you want to talk to? I don't know who you want to talk to.
Oh, well, let's talk to our leader right now, Donald Stewart, in the 78 machine.
All right. You want me to drag him down here?
I'm trying to find him.
I got him. Here you go. I got him.
Well, Donald Stewart, you are the scored as the race leader right now in that 78 machine Coca-Cola throwback paint scheme. Tell us a little bit about your race for right now.
Well, I tell you guys, it's been pretty tense down here. Everybody's just wide open. I guess everybody's just hyper ready for this race, and it seems like we've been go, go, go since the drop of the green flag.
The intensity level you're saying is pretty high, but as a driver, how does that change how you approach this race once you get out there and you notice that everyone's in that full forward motion?
I'm going to try to stay up front here the best I can. The closer I'm to the front, the better I feel. Maybe I'll miss some of that mayhem back there.
When it's this intense, as the leader, how do you approach this restart and what you do in the next few laps to maintain that top spot?
Just getting through the gears, make sure that you don't miss a gear, spin the tires or whatever, and cause a big checkup in the field, and then just wait for the cars to get up to speed and see where you're at, and then just go from there, and hopefully you'll have a partner with you there that'll help you.
All right, man. Well, nice job on leading some laps out here. Good luck to you, and that Coca-Cola paint scheme looks really sharp, man.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for putting this on. It's been real fun.
All right, very cool, very cool. A couple guys getting back on the lead lap there. Jamie Leach getting by. He's just ahead of the leader, excuse me. He will be back on the tail end of the lead lap. And we got some lap down. Terry Foster, 1 lap down. Ryan Berry, 2 laps down. Anthony Campbell, 2 laps down. J.D. Crow, 2 laps. And Douglas Carlson, 3 laps down. So we got guys that are laps down out here.
Yeah, it's a lot of accidents are happening, and it's causing a little bit of a split between the drivers, and therefore, all this stuff adds up to some guys are a lap down, some aren't, some are multiple laps down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with the cautions falling the way they are, it's going to be difficult for some of them guys maybe that are 3 or 4 laps down to get all them laps back, but they're still out here racing for position. You just never know what could happen. All right, so the lights are out. We're going back green next time by. KR, you want to get them going?
I do. I do want to say real quick, though, when you have a full field like we did here, you are going to see some cautions early on, but then as it starts to thin out, you start seeing the cream rise to the top, and right now, our cream drivers sitting in row number 1 is Donald Stewart in the 78 and the 29 of Chad Oxidine. And then row number 2 will be David Shute and Derek Conley on his outside.
David
What
Shutt.
was it?
David Shutt.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry. Well, you know what? These people should come with phonetically correct spelling.
Well, how do you spell shut?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, M, N, L, P, Q, T, S.
It's just got an extra T on the end.
I can't even say the alphabet.
Be like KR Stolfus.
Listen, I don't even know how to say my last name. Regardless, we do got some great racing getting ready to take place here once again. The field gonna fire back off, under control right now of the pace car, but Donald Stewart in that 78 machine, he is gonna wait patiently for the pace car to peel away, and then he's gonna drop the hammer and take this into the next level. And here we go, back under green here at Daytona. Stewart with a good jump on that restart. You don't want to get too far ahead, but you do want to make sure that you clear any opposition to that top spot, and he has done just that. That 78 machine right now is hugging that yellow line. Here comes the 24 and the 19. 3 cars formed up very nicely on the inside lane. Big moment there for our leader Stewart as he had to catch the car as he almost wiped out. Down the backstretch they go now with the 29 of Chad Oxidine, the 28 of Derek Conley, and the 227 of Kyle Gilbert, trying to form up and get that high side flowing.
Oh, Shuck dumps it to the high side, but Stewart blocks him. He got the run this time, though. And back to the lead, David Shutt.
We got a 3-wide situation here as they're going to send it into turn number 1. I can't quite tell. That's the 41 machine of Sean Wilder trying to make something happen in that upper lane. No one's really working with him just yet. Looks like he might lose a little bit of ground. Here comes Roger Muth in the 39. Roger's going to tuck in very tight behind him, and now Roger looks like he's left all alone. The 92 is going to wiggle. Big moment there by the 92 of Blake Decker. But it also, oh, and Chris Legue's going around.
Oh, no.
Contact in the back.
D'Amico involved in it. Oh, no, no, no. We didn't want to see that. All right, let's go back and check it out here, folks, and see what happened. Eric Green looks like it's out of the race. I'm on Michael D'Amico here. I don't think that's where it started, but I think he just got caught up in it. Oh, right there. Somebody come up in front of them, though. There, this thing, right there it is. It was a 71. Yeah, Christopher Legou. I'm not sure if there was a bumper hook there. Let's go see here. I believe it was a bumper hook. Yes, it was. Yep, he got hooked by the number 53 of Samuel Bumgarden. So Christopher Legou going around bringing out caution number 4 here, folks. Everybody's going to get caught back up to the field, though. We're probably going to see pit stops once again. I'm sure Christopher's going to want to come to pit road and get that looked at, though, I'm sure.
Yeah. 2 fast repairs are available out here. And you got to be careful about that, because if you have that fast repair clicked and you come down pit road and you have just the slightest bit of damage from a bump draft, it will use it.
Yes.
You have to make sure that you're using that fast repair at the opportune time and in the most beneficial manner.
Right. Yeah, even a 0x will, I mean, just a slight tap. And you get a 0x off of it. It'll use your reset next time when you pit.
Yep. So when you're approaching a race like this, you want to make sure you have it turned off, your fast repair selection box. And then if you get in a crash, that's when you want to use it.
All right, this is caution number 4, I believe. Erfke was keeping track for me. I think it's caution number 4. We're just
I know I was in 1.
Yep.
There was 1 before I exited. So yeah, I think this is 4.
Eric Green out of the race. There's another one behind the wall. Well, looks like a lot of these guys aren't going to pit, so let's see if we can get... I was looking for a guy here. Let me see if I can find him. They're all over the place in here. There he is. I got him. All right, Chase Berry, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Chase, how's it going out there, man? You started 40th and you're running up in the top 10 now.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky when everybody started checking up, so I just held it wide open and followed Roger. And I brought Orange Car to the front, and I'm here.
I don't know if that's a good guy to follow, but okay.
It's working at the moment, so yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm just picking on Roger. Well, we know it's difficult to pass, and you've got to work with somebody in the draft like that, and it's just going to be the way it is. But you think you got a winning car here, Chase?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. It's so hard to get runs than what I'm used to. So it's definitely it's gonna be hard. If I can get it done, it'd be awesome. If I can get over with Derek and run with him a little bit, but it's definitely gonna be hard. It's just the cars don't get the runs like they need to. It's just stall out.
Real quick, Chase, talking about the runs, have you tried putting it in R for race?
Yeah, I did. I did in qualifying. It worked pretty good.
Oh, good.
Well, you might want to try it out here. Once that green flag drops, go ahead and put it in R for race and see what happens.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Have fun, Chase, and good luck.
Will do. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Only KR.
Well, I'll tell you what, this race is shaping up very nicely. We are working our 4th caution of the night, but I'll tell you, with this many drivers that are out here and this high caliber of a race, if a talented driver feels that he is at the back, he's going to do everything he can to get to the front. That's going to create some issues. Meanwhile, at the same time, we're seeing these guys at the front really just kind of giving each other a lot of room, a lot of respect, and running a great race.
Yeah, this is a really good battling up in the front here. It's been, you know, with the exclusion of Donald Stewart, but you know, which he's going to be restarting in 4th now. But these front two here, Chad Oxendine and David Shutt, man, they have been battling lap after lap for that lead. So looks like the lights are out. We're getting ready to go back green here next time by. Going to be restarting on. Excuse me. We're going to have 25 to go. That's what we're going to have. 25 to go. 40 down, 25 to go. Now, if you're going by your math there, KR, they may be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel here, but there was quite a few drivers out here in the front that did not pit. So they may be over that, you know, like 25 to 30 lap limit on the fuel. So we'll have to see how this goes here. They're probably banking on another caution here to kind of, you know, solidify that that shot that they took to stay out there without stopping and taking fuel.
Yeah, it's a rough call right here. This is kind of the no man's land strategy position right here. The caution came out a little too early, or maybe a little too late for some others. And right now, all you can do is just run the strategy you got. I can tell you that 39 machine, Roger Muth, he is someone to watch. He is constantly watching his fuel mileage, constantly saving. We'll see what Roger has up his sleeve. He was last on pit road about 8 laps ago. So we'll see if he can make it from here on out. He might need a couple cautions to do it, but keep your eye on that 39 machine.
Will do. We will watch him. But here we go back to green. Ace car getting ready to take that hard left turn down pit road. It does, and Chad Oxendine in command of this start. Green, green, green. We're back underway here at Daytona for the MaxspeedTV Fun New Year's race. Glad to have you all with us here. Hunter Johnson coming from 41st to 8th place. Holy smokes, he's on the move, KR.
Oh, it's great seeing someone come from the back to the front, and Daytona is the place to do it because you get all these opportunities and you have to make great strategy calls throughout the race.
Contact there. I just seen a contact there. Dalton Kilroe actually come down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but come down into the number 92 there, Blake Decker. But he's okay. No harm, no foul. They're going to get some bumping and banging going on out there. They're just the way, that's the nature of the beast here at Super Speedway Racing. Brand new leader, Derek Conley to the front.
Conley in the 28, holding serve on the bottom of that
Ooh,
yellow line. Ooh, big wiggle.
Big hit there by, that was Kyle Gilbert, tapped him in the rear there and got him really loose. Chad Oxendine. Yeah, go ahead.
Gilbert in that 227, been running up front almost the entire race. Looking right now at the second car on the inside line. He's going to be someone to watch. He's going to be able to make some aggressive moves when the opportunity presents itself. And he has every bit of skill he needs to make it work.
Yep, Donald Stewart on the high side, following Chad Oxendine and David Shutt up through there. And again, Derek Conley still leading. This is some good stuff right now. These guys putting on a heck of a show for us. Sean Wilder started 11th, running in 8th place. Oh, no, there they go. Oh, my gosh. We'll catch up with them here. I got to try to see if I can get it. Derek Conley, I think it was another bumper hook. Let's go see.
Not a smart move there if it was bumper hook by Kyle Gilbert, as he was right in behind him.
Yeah, that could have been pretty bad. We'll see here in just a second. Kind of sawing back and forth a little bit. Looks like, no, right there. Derek come up into Chad Oxendine, and that's what started that. So it was not Kyle Gilbert. Kyle's going to get damaged.
Three wide. We got cars upside down. The caution did not come out for Conley's spin, but now it has come out as Kyle Gilbert tried to force it 3 wide, going up through the middle. That has sent cars up and over, and the caution will fly.
I'm trying to even find him. There he is, Kyle Gilbert. Okay. Well, I don't know if we can go back and find this. Let's see. Okay, he was kind of back here a little ways. Went, yep, 3 wide. He's going to stick it right in there, go 3 wide, and he does get into Chad Oxendine again. Those two make contact again. I don't know. There could be something going on there, some rivalry, or I don't know. Boy, them two, that's 2 times that they got together. Well, I put Tommy Gossett out in the lead now. Tommy started 39.
Tommy Gossett wins this race. I'm just going to quit everything and pack up, find a new life.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, it's not. Tommy has been away from iRacing for a while. Very glad to see him back here.
Yeah.
And Tommy, we hope you win. And man, so glad to have you back here in the iRacing world.
Well, you want to talk to him? I'll drag him up.
No, I don't want to talk to him.
Okay, I will then.
Okay, you do it.
All right. Tommy Gossett, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How you doing tonight, Rudy?
Very good. Well, coming from 39th to the lead, man, what do you have to do to stay out here for another 20 laps?
Well, the main thing now is the fuel strategy. We're right here on the edge of the pit window. I think it's going to be about who can save fuel the most, because you don't want to pit again and you put yourself back in that snarling pack.
True. That is true. Yeah. Well, you are coming to pit road. I'll wait till you make your pit stop here to finish talking to you. All right, this kind of puts a lot of people on the edge of it. Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering, if it was like around 20 laps or something, you could make it on fuel. But now you're going to be back in the pack here. Was it only fuel? Was all you took, Tommy?
Yeah, it was only fuel. I forgot to adjust my brake bias, and I slid through my box, and then it just wouldn't set itself. So now I got to remake all those positions again.
Oh man, well that's the kind of stuff. That's the trials and tribulations that we have to deal with out there as drivers. You know, everybody does make mistakes. You know, I don't care what anybody says. Some people, you know, they don't make mistakes. Well, they do. Everybody does. You know, so. But sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you can come back from that, Tommy, and good luck out there the rest of the race, brother.
Thank you, Rudy. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I can find where the heck you were at. Here we go. All right, very good. You don't want to talk to him. What?
No, I don't want to talk to that guy. What a scrub. I only talk to superb drivers.
Ah, okay. Well, it puts Ernie Williams out in the lead. And I'm kind of thinking, it looks to me like maybe he didn't stop. He's got a little
one of Ernie Williams last on pit road 12 laps ago.
Yeah, he's coming to pit road, all right. Well, that's going to give the lead back to Ryan Wash. Ryan's been up here and led 10 laps already. But he kind of got mired back in the pack a little bit there, got caught up in one of the cautions, and did get a little damage on his car, but he's going to be okay. Shutt will be restarting second, Donald Stewart third, Austin Edstrom in fourth, Sean Wilder fifth, Dalton Kilrose sixth. Kyle Gilbert looks like he may have used his reset. He's good to go now. He's back out there in seventh. Hunter Johnson coming from the back of the field, 41st position. Very good. Blake Decker, been hanging out in the front here for quite some time now. Started 24th, running in 9th. And Rick Rick Seabrands, which started 7th. He qualified 7th, KR, and he just can't get that car up to the front. Man, does he have a partner, do you know?
No, I don't know if he's got a someone to work with, but you know, he's also someone that I've watched on a regular basis. And this guy, he always has a knack for showing up right at the end. He's one of those smart drivers who likes to lay back a little bit, time his run perfectly, and he just may not have had an opportunity where he felt safe or strong enough, we should say, to pull that number 4 machine to the front.
Well, he's probably one of them kind of guys. He's probably one of them kind of guys that does not take it 3 wide. So, you know.
I would give him that. He's typically a smart driver, likes to bide his time, wait for the right opportunities, and then capitalize on them. And he's very good at that.
Yep. All right, hold on a second here.
Gilbert slice contact. Travis Brown trying to get down there, maybe get a little side draft off of him. He's about as close as he dared get. Oh, Travis Brown!
Cozy to the inside.
Oh, a little contact there.
Oh my, I'm telling you, we're
3 wide.
3 wide. Oh my gosh.
Man, Michael Cozy Jr. is not playing no games there. Battling for second place. Oh no!
Oh, he does.
Lewis tries to correct it, comes back out on track, not able to do it. Some of the best racing we've seen on a Sunday night in a long time happening right here.
All right, folks, we're back underway here. Green flag is out, and Ryan Wash getting a little bit of a pull away there from David Stutt. And Donald Stewart coming into the picture now. He dives to the bottom, Stewart to the high side, Austin Edstrom on the high side, and Dalton Kilroe. Dalton taking a look to make it 3 wide. Nobody going with him. Oh my gosh, he is 3 wide. Kilroe to the high side. Hunter Johnson coming from the back of the field. He takes it to the low side. These guys are bumping and banging up here. Holy smokes. I don't think it's over yet, folks. Wow, this is nuts, man. These guys are racing like crazy right now. Up the middle, Sean Wilder taking it 3 wide. Is he going to make it work? Oh, yes, he does. Wow, man, what a pass on Dalton Kilroe. To the lead, Austin Edstrom. Dropping it down in front of David Shutt. That leaves Hunter Johnson up to the high side to fend for himself. Here goes David Shutt up to the high side with him. Kilroe again looking to the high side. Has a little help this time, though. He's got, Kyle Gilbert up there with him now. Rick Seabrands in 11th. Oh my gosh, 3 wide. I don't know how this is going to end up, folks. Shutt to the high side. He leads that lap, but he's got to lead a couple more. Oh, bumper hooking. And they're going to get together, and that is it for, oh my gosh, the whole field.
Pack.
The whole field piled up. Are you kidding me? At I think that just set some kind of a record right there. I honestly do believe that set a record. We're going to go back here and take a look at this. Good Lord.
I think the 80 of Tommy Gossett is going to be our new leader, but he did not get through that unscathed.
Well, hopefully some of these guys have got resets right there. You see some bumper hooking going on. And the 88 there of Austin comes over into David Shutt. That's what starts this whole mess. And watch this mess unfold here, folks. This is pretty wild. Oh my gosh, look at this. The whole field, I think, is piled up into this. I think that's at a record. What do we got, about 35 of them caught up into that? Oh my gosh. Nobody ever lifts off the gas, you know.
What? You're supposed to lift?
Oh yeah, brakes. What brakes? We got brakes? Okay.
I'll tell you what, Rudy, this calls for a special celebration.
Oh yeah? Oh, special celebration. Well, Tommy Gossett is the leader, but man, that car is tore up from the floor up. I don't know. Maybe he's not the leader. I think Ryan Wash might be the leader.
Even he's got damage in that 19 machine.
He sure does. Yes, he does. I don't think there's a car out there right now that does not have some sort of damage. Jimmy Crow, Jake McLeod, Austin, that car is toast. Kyle Gilbert, there's another one.
I'll tell
That
you,
car
that
is
20
gone.
machine, though, of Mark Ruckman, that one's looking fairly straight.
Yeah, he's got it pretty clean right now. Yes, sir. He's about the only one out there, I think, that didn't get any damage on that.
Yeah, I'm looking at that car, and he's looking pretty straight. And in fact, he's going to stay out here, and he
Yes,
might
sir.
be the only one.
I don't know if he's in TeamSpeak. Marcus Ruckman. I thought I seen him in here earlier, but I may be wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Yep, don't see him. Okay, well, who do we want to talk to now, KR?
Well,
How about,
I don't know.
I was thinking about maybe Chad Oxendine. Or now I'll tell you what. How about Rick Seabrands? Where's he at?
He may not be in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, Rick Seabrands
on.
is.
Do
He's
you?
just he's right above us.
Oh,
But I was
there he
wondering
is.
if he's on the track is what I'm wondering.
Oh yeah, he's on the track.
Okay, yep, he's got a brand new car. You want to talk to him?
Well, sure.
Well, okay, there you go.
Rick, this is KR up in the broadcast booth with Rudy Cummins. You got your ears on, bud?
10-4, guys. How's it going out there?
Oh man, Rick, I'll tell you what, I get the pleasure of calling your races on Monday night. Here you are in a special MaxspeedTV race. You get caught up in this most recent accident. I'll tell you, well, I shouldn't tell you this, but you tell us, what's it like out there right now?
It's absolute chaos, man. I mean, to tell you, this Crow's Nest Motorsports number 4 Yeti Chevrolet was really fast, and we were putting ourselves into good position there to be where we wanted to be for that final stretch run there. And I don't know what happened up front. We were all 3 wide there. I see cars kind of wiggling around and then sparks, and then we was tore up. But hopefully the crew guys did a good job of fixing it. The Crow's Nest guys do a good job of working on these cars back at the shop and getting them ready to go. We'll just go like hell here and see if we can't bring her home with the top 5 and maybe have a look at it here late.
Well, Rick, right now you're sitting in a good spot to challenge for not only the win, but a top 5 position. What do you think it's going to do or take to make that happen?
Well, I think you're going to have a little bit of luck and then have a little bit more luck after that too, because I don't think we're done with the yellows. I think we'll have at least one more. So missing that one and then getting up there in the top 5 here, and then with another shot here late. It's just going to be depend on where the yellows fall and where which lines has the energy here. It's just gonna probably come down to that.
All right, Rick. Well, man, I bragged on you a little bit. Don't let me down. I would like to see you pull this one out somehow.
Well, I tell you what, hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to you again before the end of this night here. And I know you tore up my Jack Daniels car before, and I saw you out here, and I was wondering if you were going to give a little Yeti car a little bit of love. So maybe next time, right?
Yeah, I didn't last long enough to get up to you, give you some love. But yeah, man, good luck to you. And you are one of the drivers that I feel could win this thing.
Oh, 10-4, we appreciate that. We always bring our A game here. Crow's Nest Motorsports guys are always tough to beat, and we look forward to the finish of this race, man.
That is Rick Seabrans in that Ford machine giving us some insight into his racing here tonight.
All right, very good. All right, well, Marcus Ruckman, staying out, and one of the only clean cars out of that big pileup. And it kind of makes you wonder how many guys out there right now have used all their resets, and they're just like limping around here with some damage. I was looking at, what is that, number 11, Chase Berry. He's got a lot of damage on his car. I think he's probably about done using his reset. So, but everybody behind him, Kyle Gilbert, he's got a fresh car. Rick Seabrands, these guys all got fresh cars back here right now, KR.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting dichotomy here as these cars with some damage versus cars without damage. So keep a close eye on that 11 machine, as he really does have some significant damage on the front end of that thing and at the rear. So that is going to slow him down, but it might allow him to keep pace in a draft. We'll see if he can work that 11 machine properly and get a solid finish out of tonight. We do have 11 laps to go, and this field really starting to thin out as the attrition of a 65 lap Daytona race starting to take its toll.
Sure is, and we got a lot of guys out of the race, but we've still got, I believe, about 26 drivers, 26 drivers still on the lead lap right now. Austin Edstrom and Jimmy Crow still on pit road, and Ashton Schließ out there, but one lap down. All right, get them going this time there, KR. This could be the final restart, but even the drivers are saying no. They're thinking one more.
Well, I'll tell you, that 20 machine, Marcus Ruckman, he's going to be one to watch here on this restart. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green flag is out. The 45 machine of Ryan Berry is going to get a good run on the outside. Ruckman down below the yellow line. Maybe got a shove that he didn't like. Everyone is scattering. This field is all sorts of crazy as they head off into turn number 1.
Yeah, he's not. He's going to the back really quick, but up front, Tommy Gossett to the high side, Ryan Berry on the low side. We got Roger Muth in the booth with us. What?
Oh, we got one.
Oh, there it is.
Conley, and another one flipping down the backstretch.
Oh my gosh, Lee Staples caught up into that. Oh, let's go see what happened here. That was pretty wild.
Well, hi, Roger. Welcome to the broadcast booth.
Well, thanks, guys. It was a rough one out there, so I figured I'd pop up here for the end of this one and help you out.
And it sure has been a rough one tonight. Well, they're going 3 wide just up ahead of Lee Staples here. I think this is about where... I think it was just this 3 wide. Oh, right there, yep. Oh, man, what the heck happened there? Bumper hook again on the 28. Looks like David Shutt tried to go in there 3 wide. Let me see here if I can find him. Where is David Shutt? I guess he's nowhere. There he is. Okay. But the 28 goes right. He's on the low side. David Shutt goes up the middle. And it looks like he may have got into the back of the 28. And that's going to start the whole mess here. And Shutt's going to get involved in that again. And like I said, a lot of these guys have used their last resets. So they're piled up, man. This is going to be horrible for these guys. I don't know if they're ever going to come back from that or not. But the leader, Tommy Gossett. You know, you said, KR, if Tommy Gossett wins this, that you're packing up everything and you're done racing, right?
I'm done racing. I'm done with iRacing. This guy has been away for 3 months. If he can just come back and win a race first time back, what's the point of me even trying anymore?
Yep. You heard it, Roger.
Well, you know, I was following that number 80 at Tommy Gossett for quite a while through this race here, and that car was tore up in the beginning of the race. So he had a little bit of damage on that rear end, and I see now that 80 has a clean car, so I realized he's only used one of his resets. I know we only have 8 to go right now at the line, 7 to go once we come back around again here. But look for Tommy Gossett. He's going to hang it all out here, KR. I know you say you're going to up and quit, so I'm really going to pull for that number 80 right now.
We're going to hold you to that, KR.
All right, well, I guess. What are you going to do about all our other broadcasts that I've got going on?
Well, don't worry about it. We got enough broadcasters over here on the Max Speed site that we can handle your workload. We already have.
I'll tell you what, if you guys do want a high quality broadcast, make sure you hit up Roger Muth. Well, let me rephrase that. It won't be a high quality broadcast. It'll just be a broadcast.
It'd be the best broadcast that these gentlemen have ever seen. That's what MaxspeedTV is all about. KR does a great job over there. KR, I know you broadcast the guy who's leading this race. That's why you're a little on him. But we see a lot of guys out here tonight throughout the field that, you know, a lot of us broadcast. Rudy, Chris, myself, KR. We broadcast a ton of these guys out there in the field. And this is just actually, you know, the race probably hasn't gone to plan with, you know, the yellows out there. But it's still something that we're giving back here to our leagues and their members.
Yeah, and it's so cool to see all these drivers show up for a race here on the first day of the new year. And a lot of great drivers showing up for this. And it has been a great race. Despite all the cautions we've had, it's been an action-packed race.
Yeah, it's a Daytona, and Daytona, you know, is usually action-packed 2-3 wide throughout the event. And we've seen that pretty much here tonight, Rudy.
Yeah, well, something to think about here, guys. You know, there's a lot of these guys out here that have never raced together. And, you know, we know as many races that we broadcast, we know that it does make a difference if guys race around each other all the time. They know how each other races. They know what to expect of each other. They know who will help them, who's the guy to stay away from, who's the guy that won't help them get to the front. So now these guys come out here and they're from all over iRacing, and a lot of them have never raced together. So I think they're doing a pretty doggone good job here for, you know, a lot of them never being racing together.
Why is it always doggone? Why isn't it dog stay?
I don't know.
I don't either. That's why I asked.
A good question.
Well, he figured he'd ask the wise men right there, but the wise men did not have the answer.
Yeah.
Well, Rudy,
really.
tell us this answer. Who's your pick here in the closing laps of this one?
You know what? I've been watching Ryan Wash, and that's who I've been having my eyes on for quite a while now, because he's been up there and he's led 13 laps already. He knows how to get to the front, and but whether he can get it up there and stay in the front now, that's going to be the question.
I'll tell you what, the 91 of Ernie Williams recently has become a teammate of mine on the dirt side of things.
Oh.
And he also is a regular in the league I broadcast on Monday nights. Ernie Williams looking like he's got a shot at winning this thing.
Sure thing. Yeah, very good. That's a good choice.
Well, Tommy Gossett's the guy out front here who's going to be on the inside lane here for the restart, but a guy who's a little bit buried back in the field, but is no slouch of his own. He's also over here. He's a USRA driver, drives on Tuesday nights and Thursdays here. Is Jamie Leach in the 17. He has 2 super speedway victories on the year, and that's in a truck. Well, this is a K&N car, but it's going to be a tough one with only 5 laps to go once we go back green, but look for him also possibly to hang it out on the high side and come towards the front here in the closing laps.
Well, Roger, I think since you're up here, I think you need to get him going, brother.
I just heard somebody knock on the door, right? Is that how I get out of the broadcast booth?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the new one up here. Chris also joins us. Chris, we saw that you had a rough night out here tonight, being the last one of us knocked out of this event. Why don't you actually get us going here?
Well, we'll see what we can do about that, Roger. Yeah, it was a rough night. Not the way I wanted this one to finish, but hey, here we are.
And then we just slap you right on the hot seat right away, right?
Exactly. Hey, it's okay. I'm all right with that.
Party in the booth tonight.
Like
KR
Rudy, I don't have cameras set up, so I'm kind of shotgunning this one.
Yeah, I didn't have cameras.
Speaking of shotgunning, hello, KR.
Oh, what's up?
All right, 5 to go, Roger.
5 to go. Tommy Gossett's going to be your leader here when we go back. Green flag racing has this pace car. We're just waiting to come off the track here. The 45 of Ryan Berry is going to be the guy who's outside, and then a handful of guys who are still in this event here. The pace car is going to turn off. We're going to wait for the green flag for the last time. The green flag is in the air. We are back racing once again. The 80 of Tommy Gossett with a great restart coming up through the gears, but the 25 machine there of Jake Malone.
Oh, Gossett around.
Once again, the front of the field just disintegrates as body parts and pieces go flying.
Let's go take a look at this. Golly, Tommy Gossett. There goes your choice, or somebody's choice was picked Tommy Gossett. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. And this was right after they got the green too. Now he was in command of the start. There they go, under green. The 45 on the outside looks like he come down into Tommy. The car wiggled right there, and he come down and hit Tommy, and that started that mess. And boy, a lot of guys are going to get caught up into that. Wow. This is going to be a race of attrition here, guys, to see who can make it. I'm telling you, this is pretty wild. And look at the airtime Tommy Gossett gets. Holy smokes. He was clear up out of the track. He was almost up into the clouds, guys. Whoa. Well, he's on pit road. And that gives our race lead up to Chase Berry. Now remember, guys, Chase Berry's got damage on his car.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Coors Light right now, and heavy damage to the left rear and a little bit to the back end of that one. Will it matter? I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty wild. A lot of damage on it. Let's look at Hunter Johnson. His car's semi-clean. He's got a little damage on it. David Shutt, a lot of damage on his, running in third. Rick Seabrands, not too bad. A little damage on the left rear. Dalton Kilroe, clean car. There we go. That's about the first clean car, top 5. Jake McLeod, heavy damage. There's a lot of guys out here right now that do not have resets left, guys.
With 3 laps to go, the 11 machine of Chase Berry is out front. I'll tell you, I'm not sure when this caution came out, how many laps were left, when the field got caught up. But that 11 machine's in a good spot to maybe win this thing.
Yeah, well, it was 5 to go when they got the green. So I don't know if we'll get back to green or not. If we do, it's going to be a 1-lap shootout.
We'll know here in a lap. 2 laps to go. If the light doesn't go out, then that's it.
Well, we didn't like to see it end that way, you know.
Yeah, Chase Berry doesn't deserve a... what was the giveaway, Chris? Project Cars 2?
Yes, sir.
Chase doesn't need that. Don't give it to him.
I think I got a copy of Minecraft around here.
Ooh, yeah, he needs Minecraft. Something relaxing. He likes to drive in reverse anyways. Yeah, Chase Berry, you can find him on the Monday night broadcast right here on MaxspeedTV. His qualifying efforts are typically done in R for race. So that's always a good time. Oh, and he's also on the Friday night broadcast done by Roger Muth.
Right, Chase Berry, one of those guys that is out there on Friday night with the OP 2001 Throwback Series. He's also a very strong contender over there, and as you see, this is the same car that they run on Friday night as they run the old, K&N car, which used to be the old stock car back in 2001 for the NASCAR guys, and he's shown that he's still strong here in a K&N car at a super speedway.
Well, guys, I don't think we're going to get back to green. They should have got the one to go right there, and they did not. So it looks like the race will be over right here with Chase Berry winning it.
Yeah, Chase Berry in the 11.
Is he in TeamSpeak? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Chase Berry. Second will be Hunter Johnson, and third David Shutt. Man. And look at the top 5, how much damage was on these guys. That's pretty crazy. You just, right now, all you can do is hope and pray that that car will make it around to the finish, because it could be engine damage. It could blow up right on the last lap. You just never know. Some of the guys were even close on fuel, if you remember way back. So I don't know what to expect here, if anybody may blow up at the end of it or not, but Chase Berry looking at the win here. We could have a winner for that game, Chris.
Well, that's good. We came here to give one away.
Yep. Yep, and that looks like they're gonna get the one to go. It's gonna be the white flag right here this time by. Caution still on the track. So, wow, what an amazing finish here. And just staying with it with Chase Berry, just staying in the race, and not coming down pit road and giving up that chance, even though he had damage. He didn't know if they were going to get back to green or not. We were kind of iffy thinking about that ourselves,
Yeah, Chase in that 11 machine, it looked like that wadded up soda can he calls a race car was going to be relegated to the back about 6-7 laps ago. Here he is with a wadded up soda can trying to win this thing.
That's not soda.
Well,
It's an
sometimes
adult
KR
soda.
can't see things, so it's
Coors
understandable.
Light. It's Coors Light. That's adult soda.
It's an adult soda.
It's the
Don't you know what
non-alcohol.
Coors stands for? Do you not know what Coors stands for?
No, what?
Cowboys Only Original Rodeo Soda.
Oh, okay. Got it.
KR, I got asked, did you just make that up?
No.
Yeah.
Cowboys Only Original Rodeo Soda.
All right.
Well, Chris, we learn something new every day.
I'm telling you.
It's new to me.
KR's just a walking, talking encyclopedia sometimes, Encyclopedia Britannica's got nothing on KR, I'm telling you.
He wrote that.
All right, well, looks like that's it, and Chase Berry's going to win it here. He will be the winner of the game. Thank you all for watching tonight. We're going to talk to the top 3 here. Roger, you want to take the winner?
I'll take the winner once we get a hold of him, so don't go anywhere out there. Whoever's watching, hang on, and you're going to hear what your top 3 had to say as long as we can get a hold of them.
Yes, sir.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We caught up with 2 of your finishers here for the MaxspeedTV Daytona giveaway. I'm going to catch up here with your race winner, the number 11 of Chase Berry. Chase, you got a copy with me.
Yeah, I do.
Well, Chase, I see you're out there doing your infamous reverse lap. That looked like the qualifying lap that we saw earlier. Tell us about this race and how'd you get that Coors Light car up to the front from 40th?
I held it wide open, and luck and more luck. And my spotter, Aspen, he helped me out a lot.
Well, we know you're used to running these, super speedway tracks as we see you on Monday nights with the OP racing guys out here. KR broadcasts that. How different are these K&N cars compared to your B-class cars that you guys are used to running on Mondays?
Well, these cars, it's just the setup was like a lot different. They didn't suck up to in the draft as much as the B cars did. The B cars, you can just get a run and just take and actually do something. These, you'd have to have help and stuff.
Yeah, and you said you had your spotter out there. We're used to seeing him out on track, but we saw a couple of your OP teammates. Were you working along with them at all tonight? I know you and I were hooked together for a while until, that 39 decided to end up blown up on the track.
Yeah, I tried. If I could have gotten to Derek, I would have worked with him a little bit, but it was just pretty much me and Aspen. Aspen just calling out stuff when it happened and letting him know how much damage I got.
Well, see, that's what it's all about. iRacing, you get with a group of guys that you're comfortable racing with and you're used to racing with, and they come out here. They may have not been in the race. They come out here and help us still. Well, hey, congratulations once again on your win here tonight. My co-host one of the co-hosts up here tonight, Chris, he will be in contact with you for your winning. I believe it's Project Cars 2. If you don't have it, you're going to have it. If not, you can get with him and you can discuss that. I think he also said he might send you like $1 million or something. But I mean, that's not between me. That's between you and him. So
he could pay for my student loan with that.
Well, hey, congratulations once again, Chase, coming from 40th to 1st here tonight. The winner tonight at Daytona.
Thank you, guys.
Well, Rudy, I'm not sure if you or Chris caught up with any of our other drivers. I don't believe we have Hunter Johnson able to speak with us here this evening, but I think one of you did catch up with the third place finisher, the 24 of David Shutt.
Yeah, David, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do, Rudy.
Well, it was looking, we were watching you up there the whole first part of that race, and it was such a battle. You and Chad Oxendine back and forth, and Donald Stewart, and having such a good time out there, and we know it's hard to pass here and everything. But tell me a little bit about the race here. I know you got caught up in a couple of really bad accidents, and we thought that the front part of the field was going to be the safest place to be, and as it wound up at the end, it wasn't.
Yeah, the race had some good parts, some bad parts, plenty of cautions, unfortunately. But yeah, towards the end there, everybody was kind of just. I think we were all good on fuel. So everybody didn't have to pit again, as long as there wasn't a caution, and everybody was just going for it. So, yeah, it looks like the Hunter, the 27, hooked whoever was inside me, and he just hooked him into me. So that was really unfortunate because I think that kind of cost me a shot at the win. But yeah, it was all right. We made it through that last big wreck somehow, and stole third place out of it.
Yeah. Well, I know Hunter came from way back in the field, but you were up in the mix all day long. We've seen 2 and 3 wide up there many, many times, and you guys did a fantastic job putting on a show up there for us. So thank you guys for that. That was pretty amazing. Well, I know you didn't win the grand prize here tonight, the game, but I hope you had a good time, David, and I hope you come back again.
I will. That's all right. I actually had that game already, so hopefully the winner can enjoy it. And hopefully we'll see some more races later.
Yeah, well, he said if you didn't want Project Cars 2, he said he had other games available. So, but
that's all right.
So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, David. And anybody you want to shout out to before you go?
I'd just like to thank you for throwing up the race. I know we had some trouble last night, but I appreciate you putting it on today. And everybody that showed out to watch us tonight. And hopefully had fun.
All right, brother. Well, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Or thanks for racing,
Rudy.
I should say.
Thanks
for watching. Yep. All right, let's run down through the results here. Chase Berry coming home with the win. Hunter Johnson, which we did not get to talk to. He was not in TeamSpeak here, but he finishes second. David Shutt third. Rick Seabrands fourth. Dalton Kilroe fifth. Ryan Wash finished sixth. Ashton Schlieff seventh. Sean Wilder eighth. Scott Sakaguchi finished ninth, and Lee Staples rounds out the top 10 Roger.
Coming home in your 11th position, that's going to be the number 17 of Jamie Leach. The 224 of Kevin Noslin came home in 12th position here tonight. The number 62 of Michael D'Amico, one of the Max Speed TV guys, going to come home in your 13th spot. 14th finishing position is going to go to the 92 of Blake Decker. The number 20 of Marcus Ruckman going to come home in your 14th position. Gary Whitmer Jr. in the number 5, bringing her home in the 15th spot. Jake McLeod is going to come home in 16th in that 25 machine. 17th is going to go to the 28 of Derek Conley. 18th is going to go to the 45 of Ryan Barry. The number 2 of Travis McDaniels is going to, well, from there, my lineup might be a little messed up.
Yeah, mine's a little messed up here too. So Kyle Gilbert finished 21st, Tommy Gossett 22nd, Ernie Williams 23rd, John Johnson 24th, Donald Stewart finishes way back in 25th after having such a great run out there today, and really kind of was thinking maybe he might pull out a win here tonight. Anthony Campbell 26th, Christopher Legou will finish 27th. Austin Edstrom, there was another one in that Peter Max car. I really thought he was going to pull out a win here today. That beautiful paint job on that car, man, I love that. But he finishes 28th. Jimmy Crow from Crow's Nest will finish 9th. And yours truly there, Roger, finishes in 30th.
Strong 30th place finish for the 39 there. But coming home in your 31st position is going to be Chad Oxidine there in the 29. 32nd position is going to go to the number 10 there of Douglas Carlson. The 26th of Tyler Gray is going to finish 33rd here tonight. Samuel Bugger, I'm not quite sure how to say that in the 53. Well, he's going to bring it home in your 34th position. The 186 of Terry Foster is going to come home in your 35th position. J.D. Crow in the 33 winds up 36th. The 04 of Ezekiel Reyes going to come home there in your 37th position. Eric Green in the 411, 38th. Richard Reagan going to come home 39th. The 31 of Brandon Herndon. Oh, boy. Going to come home in your 40th position. Tyler McWhirter going to come home 41st. Noel Knowers going to come home in your 42nd position. And, well, the guy who finishes...
That's me.
He comes back just in time. KR Stolf is going to round out the field here for the 43-car field from Daytona for the Max Speed New Year's Day giveaway. Well, anybody else have anything up here in the booth? We saw one heck of a race here from Daytona. 65 laps completed now.
I think it was a great race. It started out really exciting, didn't it, KR? I mean, we've seen 2 and 3 wide many times out there, so it was pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I went from 38th to inside the top 10 and 15 laps. It was a great time.
Yes, sir.
KR, where'd you finish?
Huh? What? I don't know. Somewhere out there.
Well, KR didn't have a good night. I didn't have a good night, but Chris, you had a better night than us.
Well, the night's not over as it seems, but we're gonna have a hell of a good year. Welcome to 2019, guys.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time right here on Max Speed TV. Till then, stay safe, Happy New Year, and have a good night.